Hello, you've caught me an update. Let's get started, shall we?
This is the story of Yggdrasil in the land of Arcania. Children of men pass down an ancient fable. The power of the gods will be granted there. Disciples of magic study and archaic myth. The great mysteries shall be answered there. Descendants of warriors recite their folklore. The ultimate techniques can be mastered there. Nomads of the plains exchange a fairy tale. The lost treasures must be slumbering there. From all across the land of Arcania, each culture pursues its own legends. They journey to Yggdrasil, yearning to reach the top and meet their destinies.
It seems I forgot to turn off my AC in time. There you go.
Hail and well met, my brave heroes! Just have a nice day!
Alright, slight change in the setup. So my mic has been on a folded blanket to dampen whatever sound transfer through my desk, so you don't hear the clicking of the keyboard at ultra high volume. And I noticed it's still getting heard a bit, picked up a bit much more than I'd like. And that may just be because it's actually picking up the clicks themselves and not through the desk. Either way, I have folded the blanket again, so my mic is now higher, which means I might sound slightly different. Now, let's determine who I'm bringing. Well, can't really escape Alyssa, you know? Zemma would be good too. Need stab damage. Stab or elemental damage if I'm going to use Alyssa. Actually, maybe not Zemma then. Maybe not Zemma. Retrieval for sure. I am Person. You will know me as Person, but I have always been known as Person. Does it really sound that different? It's just an elevation change. I kind of know what I need for the upcoming trial of Butts.bmp, but at the same time, I really want to do a min-max party, but I just don't have the people, don't have levels for that right now. I really do have to contest with the fact that that's just not how I be at the moment. Well, playback issues are serious, given the fact that I can't really split my attention between two monitors well, and I don't really listen playback when I own the streams, so I just assume things work, and if they don't work, I don't really know until maybe an hour in. If at all. Which is, yeah. So I take any Min party. Check the lowest level people we have. Yeah, I was thinking about this. Was it today or yesterday? I think it was yesterday. It's just, if I just had like a party of 5 and no extra people waiting in the guild hall, then I think I'd have a much easier time with it, because it would be, oh, we're having trouble, then we just need to grind up some levels and pick the skills that will help us with that. But no, I can like afford to have enough people that I can optimize their builds into one specific focus, which means here at the low levels where we have few skill points, it's like, it's a bit too focused, really. You know, if I had multiple Dragoons, a meat shield party would actually be a fairly viable way to go through this. So I didn't really grind, despite me saying I would last time. I don't think even popped open Citra since then. If I had, Harwin would have been leveled up, because given that there's a passive that I totally forgot about, where casting buffs also heals people, then yeah, I'll take a shaman over a botanist, that's for sure. Get more damage out while still getting healed? Fantastic. But he's still at level 8 or something, which is, I don't think that'll work for right now. Yeah, I think I'll just end up using this party, hoping it does well. Oh, but first I guess we should take care of the other bounties, too.
Welcome.
Because, yes, there's a lot. Fair enough. Scarlet Carrot, oh boy.
This one?
Random question. Do you cook for yourselves? I mean, out in the labyrinth, we do. No, I asked, but I'm surprised to hear. Well, maybe this request will interest you. This request comes from a chef. He wants you to gather an ingredient for a new dish he's preparing. Doesn't sound like a big deal, I know. But the ingredient he wants comes from a large monster in the labyrinth. Specifically, he wants a scarlet carapace from the iron crustacean in the first stratum.
Hang in there.
It might be a bit of a challenge. To be sure, prep accordingly, okay? Yeah, when I saw the scarlet carapace item, I'm just, oh. Only one thing I know of can drop something like that. I don't know if we can fight that right now, but we'll give it a shot.
This one?
Accepting that request? Thank goodness, I was hoping it would be resolved soon enough. This request is from a local carpenter. It seems the furniture she makes from Yggdrasil lumber has become popular. Lately, however, a horde of monsters has appeared where she chops wood. And those monsters made a nest in the trees the carpenter needs. If this keeps up, she'll go out of business. The artisans have promised to help, but when I overheard their plan to destroy the nest themselves, I convinced them to make it a request. They're artisans, not adventurers. The monster's nest seems to be southeast on floor 5, around here. Oh, and this will help with the demolition. Instructions alone won't be enough. It's a little more complicated than that. If you don't memorize the steps you need to take, you're going to have a bad time. So please, pay attention. Now, before I dive into the nitty-gritty, take this. That meets your bait to lure the monsters out of the nest. You'll need to place it on the ground a little ways off from the nest. That should lure them away. After that, proceed to the pillar near the entrance. Once you approach the pillar, you'll have to light a fire and scorch it around the middle. This tree is made of an especially sturdy wood, so you need to heat it up before using the explosives. Then after heating it up, the surface of the pillar will begin to crumble off. That's when you set up the explosive. Once the bomb goes off, the nest should collapse without the support of the pillar. That wraps up the details. So, how about it? Will you remember the instructions? Yeah, you need to memorize this.
Off you go then.
Which is why we're going to do this immediately. Glad to hear it. Well, good luck to you.
What'll it be? We're counting on you.
Alright, put the monster bait on the ground a little bit away. Light the center pillar on fire, wait for it to crumble, plant the explosives, and goodbye monster nest.
What is that?
A campfire, Alyssa. That's a campfire.
Did something just...
Yeah, I think something did just. Following the directions from the tavern, you find your target behind some brush. It's a simple den, just a crude framework of wood with leaves to block out the elements. There's no mistaking it. This is the nest you've been hired to destroy. Once you're ready to demolish the den, start following Mirna's instructions. Charging and fight. You take out the meat you got from the tavern to use as bait. If you place it in the correct location, the monster should be so distracted by the bait that you can move closer. Place it on the ground. Following Mirna's instructions perfectly, you place the meat on the ground near the den's entrance, then run and hide. After a few moments, some monsters come roaming out of the nest, sniffing. When monsters see the meat, they joyfully pounce onto the bait and begin chowing down. You take the opportunity to reach the den. You glance inside just in case, but see no monsters in the nest. Time for phase 2. You remember Mirna explaining you'd need to scorch the pillar. The question, however, is where to begin. Middle! Calling that you need to scorch the middle of the pillar, you start a fire to do just that. Lo and behold, a cry sound echoes from within the pillar. Soon enough, the pillar begins to crack a little bit. You believe now is the right time to act, and the next step is to set up the explosives around the pillar. Wait another moment. Remembering that it's too early to blow it up, you continue scorching the surface of the pillar. As you continue, the crack in the pillar begins to spread. Eventually, the surface crumbles off. You believe that now is the time to act, and setting up the bomb is the next step. Deciding that's now or never, you wrap the explosives around the pillar and light up the fuse. You immediately distance yourselves from the pillar to avoid the blast radius. A moment later, a loud explosion shakes through the entire den. After the smoke clears up, you see the monster's nest completely blown to pieces. You've magnificently destroyed the den, just as was requested. Upon seeing the nest blown to smithereens, the monsters scatter away from you in fear. The problem has been solved. What's left is to go back to the tavern to report to Mirna. Well, there you go. Oh, actually, since we're in good shape, let's finish up some mapping here. Or not. We have like 2 priority targets, or technically 4 priority targets in a group of 4. Things are not looking good. Alright, let's
My turn?
do a double attack there. Fireball, and see how it goes.
I'll finish it. You ready?
Oh, I hope we get it before that standby order finishes. Yes!
One hit kill. Just kidding. This is it.
Oh, sweet! That went far better than I hoped it would.
How's that?
That was child's play.
There we are. You master that. Now, So I could swap him to the front row for a bit to cast Amplifier. Or at least get Alyssa and Ferris on the same row. Or not. It's a good question. Yeah, I think it's probably time to start investing in Fireball, Icicle Lance, and Lightning. You could invest in some Chance, but those will take a while. Gotta get the basics down, and I forgot I need to map out this spot. Unpleasant, yes, but not catastrophic.
Oh, do I
My
have
turn?
to?
Wait, no, not that. There we are, Fireball. Fireball!
Are you ready for this?
Oh, it's not a kill?
Take that!
Well, it depends how fast Referral is then.
Ready?
That's 2 down. Good.
Disappear.
$37. I tell you, Alari, if I had invested a point into the Hound's healing skills, would be very useful here, because that skill, it restores HP and removes status elements, so it can undo poison quite handily. Suppose the question right now is if we can kill them both in one turn, or not. Because if not, then I should have had their Trifa healed Argaf, otherwise, this was a good call.
I underestimated you.
This was a good call. Is okay, that's wall.
Thanks a bunch.
Alright. We were pretty worn out when we got here the first time.
Did something just...
Oh, I forgot to replace the symbol there. Alright, time to take some loot. Copper ingot, that's fantastic. Not sure what I'll use ingots on first, though. Yeah, I know what in general I'd use ingots on. It would be like boss weapons, maybe some foe weapons, but like... foes there's multiple of, and if we can hunt one, then we can hunt multiple. Maybe not in the same outing, but at least we can do that. So, like, do I really want to use ingots on a foe weapon? Or not? Eh. Well, time to map out this room. Wait a minute. Oh no, that's... I count that as water. Fuck. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, we have weak to cold, weak to stab. Fine enough. Chain freeze, get both weaknesses. Armor pierce. Target arrow. Smash that thing. Sorry, what was weak to cold? Oh, the hounds are weak to cold. Because ice will only hit one of them. Lightning will hit all three, and fireball can hit all three, but lightning. Lightning bolt. That's... Where's the hound follow-up? I guess it's later in the turn.
Later.
Oh, sweet.
Get a load of this.
Sweet. This party is better than I thought it would be. Just have to not be as focused on chains, I guess. Again, another one of me bad habits. Like, I'm so used to synergizing, being so gosh darn powerful, but you don't really need synergies. I mean, they make this a hell of a lot easier, don't get me wrong, don't ignore them, but like... I clearly am thinking like I have a max level party when I obviously don't. That is my issue.
Is that?
Oh, not touching that. Alright, here it is.
Did something just... What is that?
As you emerge from the trees, you find a door. You sense a powerful presence lurking behind it. You get the distinct impression a dreadful monster unlike any you've encountered awaits you. You think you're ready to face whatever might lie in wait on the other side. Proceed. No, not yet. In fact, the Red Lobster is still yellow aura, which is not good. So,
What is that?
looks like we're going to be doing a fair deal of grinding today. Say we'll have to grind until red lobsters are blue, then we'll kill a red lobster and, you know, back on our way. So, what brings you to Ioris? Me? I'm just here for the hell of it. I like delving into labyrinths. I like dungeon crawling. That's why I'm here. This feels quaint, even though it's honestly not that far behind us. It still feels quaint. Now let's do some refresh. Refresh and fireball.
This is now.
Splash. Alright. And Alyssa recover on her own. That thing's pretty low health. We'll just smack it. Yeah, I think the mic's just picking up the actual clicks of the keyboard. Not terribly loud, mind you. I'm sure nobody's complained about it for now. Or really nobody has complained about it. And I doubt you can hear it all that well either. But, you know, if I can see it on the freaking graph, I don't want it there. Perfectionism. Yeah, I mean, this party's doing pretty well.
Welcome.
I would like to, say, change up who we have. Maybe get some good bash damage in. But, well... Because between Alyssa and Outage, we have great elemental coverage. Thargav gives us real solid slash damage. Alari and Dertrifa give us stab damage, paired with Alyssa to give us more stab and elemental damage. That trios works well together. Referral can be a fourth in that, but, well, it costs TP for him to engage. Dargav's just kind of off doing his own thing in this party. But he can stab too, so, yeah, it's chain. We are a chain party. We are a chain link fence. Anywho, how are levels? 6, 6, 15, 8. Okay.
Come again.
Alright, I went in there to see if I wanted to get some more levels, some boosts. And I'll do some grinding later. Let's just try working with this party for the first stratum. Change up parties for the next one.
Thank you.
Well done. Glad to hear it all went smoothly. It's a beautiful sight to see a guild complete our request so perfectly. I don't have to worry about sending you on future missions. Hope you keep taking on more requests. Holding you to a higher standard now, so there's no time to rest on your laurels.
Here's your reward.
Well then, here's your reward. For a job well done. Bye. And more copper ingots. Alright.
What'll it be? This one?
Now this request is an unexpected one. It's placed by Jenna's older sister. Seems she wants to serve a new type of bread at the inn and needs help gathering ingredients. Janetta, if left to her own devices, would head up to the forest alone, so her sister's arranging an escort. As it turns out, Janetta can't read maps. When she goes into the labyrinth, she usually takes a week to find her way back. Talk about a dysfunctional family, huh?
Off you go then.
Anyway, head to the inn for more details. She's usually back in town by the time we're back, though. Why would I heal in town when we can just rest at the inn? Yeah, if we learned Aid Command. Yeah, heal HP and remove a status effect. So, fantastic. It's like we're missing a solid protector or guardian for the party. So... my theory crafting blood boils.
Counting on you.
The dwindling options.
Hiya.
Oh, it's my dear guests. Welcome. Would you like to stay until the morning or just rest until it's night? So you're here about a request. Oh, that reminds me. My sis said something about that. Why do I need to go up to the tutelary forest? We're working on a new bread to serve here, but to make it, we need a certain ingredient. It's called forest honey, but supposedly it can only be found at a certain place on floor 3. The problem is, a monster lives there. My sister keeps telling me it's dangerous to go alone. I keep telling her I'd be fine on my own, but she wouldn't let me. She said I can go if I take you, my dearest guest, along with me. So, how about it? Want to come with? Yeah, sure. Okay, check back in with me when you're good to go. I'll be ready when you are.
Thank you for your patronage. Good night and sleep tight.
What have we got in storage? Medicas. Nectars. Maybe an analysis scope would do. Volt jars? I don't know if we really need a volt jar. Ceramic sacks, we need to grind out some IIs for that. Haven't really seen them on the upper floors. Which is interesting.
How can I be of service? Do you want to save?
Oh, are you getting ready to head out? Roger, just need to grab some stuff I forgot. Let's meet back up on floor 3.
Have a nice day.
Guess let's get this done with then. Chad is so eager. That's reassuring to see. Yes. Sorry about the wait. Let's make like a tree and leave. Forest honey should be on this floor.
Please.
I'll keep quiet and follow behind you, you know, so don't get in your way. For all, it's like Astarians say, the charging boar gets the arrow. Damn, that's actually a good saying.
Yo!
Hoy, you there, that's way dangerous. As you walk through the woods, a guardsman calls out to you. He explains there's a violent monster called an owl beast further up ahead. Jaws that bite, the claws that catch, ordinary adventurers are no match for it. Although the guard insists it would be wise to turn around and head back, you tell him that you've come looking for forest honey.
What?
Forest honey? It's all the more reason to leave. Owl beast guards the forest honey. Seems this bad bird is pregnant. It's probably sticking close to the honey to save energy and feeds cub chick. But whatever reason it's there, you should give up on the honey. The guard salutes and then leaves. Apparently, the honey you seek is up ahead. If you resolve to succeed, then proceed. Did Janina ever actually tell us where to go? I just did this on memory. Like, it's a pretty memorable quest for what's next, but I might have just metagamed by accident there. And this is why you make sure that you tell your players only what they need to know. And only tell them what their characters would reliably know. And nothing more. So how is Janina? She's a rover. With no weapon. Okie dokie. You don't even have any skills. Maybe a fight. Here we are. And what, like, chain flame, I think, on the back. And a lightning bolt on the front. Oh.
Just kidding. Last one. Can it be like this all the time?
Not a one turn. Oh well. Ignoring the god's cryptic warning, you approach the Owl Beast's den. Soon seen before you, the most feared monster on the first stratum, the Owl Beast. You need to find a way to get to the honey without drawing this monstrosity's attention. But while you're still planning things out, Janetta, who'd been silent till now, jumps up and runs straight towards the Owl Beast. Alarmed by Janetta's sudden actions, you chase after the reckless innkeeper.
Hello!
Mr. Berenstein, if it's alright with you, would you please share a bit of honey with us? I know you're only feeding your baby, but I need honey to invent a new type of toast to serve at my family's inn.
Please?
The fate of breakfast itself depends on it. Please, bear with me and share your honey. The innkeeper's plea falls on deaf ears. To make matters worse, the owl beast rears back and bares its claws and beak. Mrs. Berenstein, no! Oh dear, is there no other way but to fight? Fine then, I always wanted to become an adventurer anyways. I had to quit because my sisters were worried about me, but now I finally have the right to bear arms. Challenge accepted, Miss Berenstein. Oh, I guess I need to translate that to animal tongue or she won't get it. But too silly for me to read that one out. Sorry. Yeah, it's a full-blown owl beast. Thought we might get like a quest scripted, you know, weekend one, but no. No, this is just a straight up owl beast. Okay.
Do I have to? Syncing up.
Chain flame?
Let's give it a whirl.
My turn!
Appears, yeah, we brought Nozzle Scope, great. Let's go with Hunter Shot. Aegis Prayer. And Fireball, because we're doing Chain Flame.
Go now? You ready?
Are you ready for this? Take that! Ah! This ends now!
Okay, so how much damage do we inflict in one turn? Armbind, fantastic.
This do?
Get a load of this! This is
Yeah! Let's see. Bear Feather, Owl Eyes, Bear... Oh, we need Headbind too. It's weak to Ice! At least it wasn't resistant to Fire, though. Weak to Blind, weak to Armbind. Alright. Now let's try a Knockout Blow then. Target arrow. We can smack that with whatever. Icicle Lance.
Can you handle this?
Forgot to check how much damage we actually did. Oh well. Oh, it's a Death Down thing.
Later.
Interesting. Oh yeah, this thing's close to half dead already. That's fine. This is fine. I think I'll just keep up Armor Pierce so we can proc a certain something.
Can you handle this?
Ha! There! Ha! Hi-ya!
Get a load of this!
We get a third proc? Yes.
Take this.
Shouldn't get a fourth proc. Can only do 3 at max. Oh yeah. Its arms are still bound. We are quite lucky.
How's that?
We must be butter, because we're on a roll.
God damn it. Damaging a... Although your cup... I'm sorry, narrator. Covered in wounds, you say? We never got hit! Although you're unscathed, you managed to beat the owl beast. You barely made it out alive. Guess that's just the circle of life. It's a shame she was pregnant.
Sorry.
Sorry, Mrs. Berenstein, but I need that honey for her inn, no matter the cost. Beneath the beehive hanging from a tree, Janetta finds an owl beast nest full of eggs. She gives a sigh of relief for the cub chicks. A mother might be gone, but even baby monsters are resilient. They will be alright. Dear conscience, you gather the hive. Oh, look, this hive is full of honey. Looking it back will be hard. Wait, I know. There aren't any bees left in this hive, so we can just haul the whole thing into town. I guess that's that for now. My dear guests, our honey hunt was short, but it was sweet. And now that I have a whole hive of this golden goodness, breakfast at our inn will never be the same. We just killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I mean, the egg survived, so not literally. I'll make sure to let Mirna know. If anything comes up later, I hope you'll help me out like this again. Your quest is complete. Visit the Twilight Tavern to report your success. So yeah, this is why I love mines. No damage. Not a lick. So if I do swap out Alari, I could go for Argefi. Get some binds going, and bash damage, because we are lacking in bash damage. Then we lose some healing, because then when I swap out Airtrifa for Harwin, it's gonna get awkward. I mean, we'll have food, so, I mean, we won't be, like, plumb out of healing, but definitely reduced. Alright. That leaves just...
No new request.
Yeah.
What will it be? Which will it be?
Take Janet's excellent adventure and grocery shopping.
Thank you.
Glad you completed that request Janetta's sisters brought in. Told me all about it. For what it's worth, she didn't say a damn thing about an owl beast when she brought in that request. So I passed it along to you, thinking it was nothing but a honey fetch quest. And lo and behold, you had to deal with a pissed off owl beast. I didn't fit the job, so I insisted she cough up an extra fee. Can you believe what she told me? No pain, no gain. That's my line. But there wasn't anything I could do, so I said I'd overlook it just this once. All's well that ends well, right?
Here's your reward.
Now then, I should give you a reward. Here you go. Thanks for your hard work. Look forward to working with you again. Just some pepper spray.
What'll it be?
Let's see, what's pepper spray do? Blind effect. Neato. Of course, that does, like, nuke your damage, though. Yeah, I know in some earlier games, elemental damage was based purely off of the tech stat, which has been split into int and whiz here. So it's just purely tech, and your actual equipment did not matter at all unless it had a tech plus effect. So this stuff, you know, pepper cannon with just an attack and magic attack 10, a blind effect would have been neato, because Slop could put that onto your alchemist or whoever it is doing elemental attacks, and then just whenever they auto attack, you have a chance to inflict a blind effect, and it doesn't really affect them when they actually need to hit things hard. Not the case here. M attack matters. So this is a strategic decision. Not one made lightly, I assure you that. So into storage it probably goes. Probably. Oh man, Whirlwind level 4. A/ is probably going to be good, but maybe high ground as well. Physical attack, eh? And Swallow Soar as well. It might be time to upgrade Armor Pierce. Might be. Or we could invest in Katana Mastery and Duel. Actually, Duel would be good to invest in, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Trifa agrees.
We're counting on you.
Alright.
Hiya.
Welcome, my dear guests. I'd like to thank you for the other day. With everybody's help, I made lots and lots of honey toast. I already ate it all up, though. Oh, and guess what? When I hung the empty beehive in front of our inn, new bees began colonizing it. One empty hive is now buzzing with new life, and more importantly, new honey. It's all thanks to you, so whenever I harvest honey, I'd be glad to share. I'm happy to be of service. From this point on, you will receive forest honey when you stay at Janetta's Inn after a certain amount of time pass.
Welcome. Of course.
Okay, so...
I'll be glad to look after that.
No, I'll hold on to items we
Do
have.
you want to save?
Just make a save.
How can I be of have a nice day?
And we're gonna go scope out something on, what, like 4-4? Level 16 is our highest, so... Does that mean we can fight a thing? Or not? Yes, level 16 is indeed enough. Alright, so 16 will get us Chain Shock 4. Ari, yeah, Bow Mastery 7 at that point. Trifa is already 16, and Referral is 2 levels behind, but I don't think that'll matter too much. Let's see, more Hound Whistle. Do we have any TP restoratives here? Pancake. Okay, let's hit up campfire. 5th floor, please. I said 5th floor, not 4th floor combat. Hey, Spliff. Welcome. Oh wait, I don't have to bother with the backline. Just focus front. And let's save that. Hit that, hit that. And you are why the backline is obsolete.
Disappear.
There we go.
Child's play.
Alright, what can we make? Oh, I can't cook anything. There goes that plan. Alright, then what do we have? Egg in the basket. Yeah, we could eat raw egg. It does heal a bit of TP, but like, I prefer to cook my eggs. Hey, it's an eye. Fantastic. Let's do some chain shock. Blade. Lightning. And Curve Claw, great. Maybe we can upgrade a Scrammus Sax eventually. Alright, Iron Crustacean, you'll say.
Do I have syncing up?
Chain Shock or Chain Freeze? Oh, Chain Flame. Let's just go with Chain Shock.
Let's give it a whirl.
I'd say. Lately I felt a little out of it. And I don't know, like maybe vaguely dazed. Might just be my sleep is off. Because like I've been sleeping an alright amount. And things are happening. Like I've just felt off for the past few days. I guess that's how I've been.
My turn.
Okay, a Hunter Shot, of course. Aegis Prayer. And Alliance. Lightning Bolt.
I'll finish it.
The one concern with using Analyze is because it also registers the conditionals,
Are you ready for this?
and me not seeing the conditional in the logbook is how I determine what conditionals I still have yet to get. Which is why I'm always hesitant to use Analyze.
Here you go.
This is it. Can you handle this? Sorry.
Oh. Ow. That was with a defense buff. Oh boy. Okay, it is weak to Bolt, weak to Curse, weak to Poison. Yeah, Cut Off Claw. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get how to get that. Okay. A Rock Lobster monster is Claw's Reprise is proof of an adventurer's strength around Arcania. Yeah, not sure we'll really get super far here, but... Still gonna try?
Yep, I can keep going.
have a feeling this lobster knows who the healer of our group is. Do you have one Soma? We do have one Soma. Wait, no. So glad they have that environment that it's not always there. Oh yeah, it is pretty late for you, isn't it? Regular Medica! No, Medica 2. Medica 2!
I'll give it my all.
Ha! Best of luck.
I'll treat you.
If I have any indication of what the heck that watching just meant, probably defend.
Don't worry.
Yep, Ice Slicer. Okay, so it watches the turn before. At least it should. So it opens with Ice Slicer and then it does watch. Okay. Okay. We'll survive if we defend.
Ha! Best of luck.
Later. Get a load of this.
No, it's watching again.
Here you go.
Chain shock, please. Hunter shot, please. Healing herb, not defend. Lightning. I request a lightning bolt.
Can you handle this? Ha!
Can you handle this?
Ha!
This is it.
Good work, everyone.
Whew. Found the ingredient requested. Report back to the tavern to turn it in. Is all the quests handled, but I honestly want to hunt foes for a while and maybe get ourselves kitted out with their carcasses, because that should make for some good gear.
I didn't ask for this.
Thanks a bunch. I appreciate it.
Plus we're low on TP, so it's about time we head back home. Classic. Yeah, given how often I use Armor Pierce, maybe I'll... Oh. Hello, Sora, the Ultimate One. Hello, Sora. Welcome. What brings you here? Alright, should take care of the front line, and back line should be... maybe killed the first turn. Alright, Smith.
This is it. One hit kill. Just kidding.
No proc.
Just one more.
Oh, it's over already?
Well, this will go on for a while. what, at least another hour and a half of the stream itself, and who knows how long this playthrough will take. Sure has been a while since I played a shoot 'em up myself. Maybe over a decade. Well, unless we count Nier Automata as being a shoot 'em up, because there were some sections that are very, very bullet helly, but I wouldn't say the game as a whole is a bullet hell.
Ready?
I will say I was a good, like, 70% through the actual entirety of the game before I realized that there were some projectiles in the shoot-'em-up segments of Nier Automata that you can actually destroy, which made things so much easier. I just tried evading all of them for most of the game, which made things quite difficult. Quite difficult indeed.
I see.
So yeah, I'm playing a rip of my own cartridge with my own DLC on Citra, so it is emulated. There's going to be, especially in the audio, you might hear some inappropriate sounds, like screeching or just general or stutters. Otherwise, things have been out okay with the emulation. And yet, well, I know what I'm doing. The issue I'm running into now is I'm used to having a much higher level party than what I have right now. Which is... It irks me to not have the options that I want to have.
Welcome. Thank you.
Like, I really wish it didn't, but it kind of does. Not sure what I can do to abate this feeling of mine. Ah, you got what the chef asked for. Good job. Or, is that it? It's so big. It's a bit much for just one dish, but I guess the chef knows how to make use of it. Maybe I should swing by the restaurant and try it for myself sometime. Anyway, I'll make sure this gets to the chef. Now for your reward.
Well.
Here you go. Keep up the good work.
What'll it be? There's
Alright,
no
that's
what'll
all the
it be?
requests for 4 or 5.
We're counting on you.
Take a well-earned rest.
Have a nice nap. Of course. I'll be glad to look
Now
after
then,
that for
what
you.
can I get away without for a while? I was down to 2 this time. Alright, that should do. 2 Medica, 2 Nectar, 2 Leech Therica, and 1 Ariadne Thread. Pepper Cannon be gone! Well, if you want some advice on it, feel free to ask. I have 100%ed this game. It's the first... and I've played every single Etrian Odyssey, and I've 100%ed 4 of them. This being the first one that I actually got to 100%, so... I've been able to make pretty potent parties. If you want advice on that, feel free. Yeah. I get that. I didn't quite use Warlocks for most of the game either. I plan to use them more this time to get a better feel for what they're really strong at. Just looking over the skill tree, feels like they'd... kind of insular as far as the class goes. Like, they'd operate best with another Warlock, it seems. At least one of the branching paths does. Well, how about the rest of your party? Because while your Warlock may have elemental damage covered, or depending on the branch, physical too,
Have a nice day.
you could get some offense out the rest of your party too. Alright, I think I have a skill point. Yes, I do.
Cool.
mean, if you really want to just enter this series from scratch, you could start from 4, because the classes are all fairly self-contained there and straightforward. Like everything in the 4th game, everything that a class needs to really be their best is already within that class. They don't like need another person to help set them up. In every other game, if you want to see a class's best, they need to work with the rest of your party to achieve that. Which is why I've always felt iffy about Warlocks, because as I said, they're like a self-contained class in this game. Don't have much apparent synergies with the rest of the party. Sure, they offer elemental damage, or the rest of your guys might not have any, but beyond that, they don't seem to like play off of each other much. So, as I said, I'm going to try to do that to find out how they can play off the rest of the party as well. Worst case scenario, absolute worst case scenario is you can go into options, change the difficulty down to basic, and then get like a guide party off the internet or a walkthrough if you really want to play through this game. I wouldn't quite recommend getting a walkthrough party just because it's about exploration, both in exploring the labyrinth and exploring skill trees and such. It's really satisfying to come up with their own powerful combos. That's enough aimless rambling. To do more specific stuff, what kind of party you got? Oh, petrify ya. Yeah, let me petrify ya. Better in 5. I made it better. But yeah, if you tell me the rest of your party that you're using in 5, or at least hope to use in 5, then I can give you some suggestions on how to build them. Or if you have some restrictions, then how to work around those as well. You know, roleplay restrictions.
What will you do? What will you do?
Because obviously it's a fresh save here, but I have made 3 of every class and brought them up to level cap in my own personal save on my DS. I can't say I'm an expert in every class, but I at least know what their main builds are. I'm gonna do something similar here with this as well. Get the whole roster maxed out. But that's gonna have to wait since we're so early on, resources are tight. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna be foe hunting for now. Means I really do want to get Zema in here with her decoy bunkers. Problem is, who do I replace if we're hunting Toxapedes? Beast mandatory? I disagree with that, but alright. I don't think I used a beast at all. Yeah, I went through that game with... Okay, I got to like... I'm not sure how far you got, so I won't say exact boss name, but I got to 99.7% completion with just one boss left. And I don't think I ever really used the beast outside of like trying it out in one of the post-game fights. Though I did like the second Untold. The first Untold I currently have on my DS here. But, well... First Untold I think is probably the entry I found the most frustrating in the series. At least to play through on Classic, because it's really designed around the story party. Yeah, Dancer? You have Forest Dancer, right? Yeah, I know in my original party in 4 I definitely had a dancer. My boss slaying party, though, did not have a dancer. My boss slaying party for 100%ing 4 was... what was it? It was like 3 Imperials, a medic, and I think it was an Arcanist was the class name. Basically, we had binds, debuffs, buffs, and just 3 people with charge blades. It was very strong. They didn't really last beyond 5 turns. Never got around to doing no chemicals warped savior, though. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Oh, Troubadour in EO2? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Troubadour. Yeah, if you want to hit the heights of damage in EO2, you do need a Troubadour. Will not deny that. Any kind of buff or debuff class in these games is very potent later on. Maybe not early on when skill points are tight, but once they have their buffs going, my gosh. Yeah, it's fine. They do, except for I think the first 2 games, they never really reused classes. Well, they did reuse names in 4. Alright, before I head out, let's actually check what the Toxipede is in the Monstrous Codex. We are weak to fire, petrify, confusion, headbinds. Yeah, because its 1 skill is Poison Fang. So I could bring Decoy Bunker, or I could go for headbinds. Alright.
Welcome.
But what's the minimum level, though, for safely fighting Toxipede? Maybe I'll say level 8. If that's the case... let's bring our Geffy, then. Probably shouldn't bring Alyssa, given we have a reduction in stab damage. Okay. Well, what are your other classes, then, besides Fencer and Warlock? I'll bring in Zema, so we have some Decoy Bunkers. Probably bring Gertrude, which means no Harlan just yet. Targaf, sure. And Rofertus.
Very well then. Good luck to you all.
Because I know for your... oh. Botanist, Harbinger, Rover. Botanist, Harbinger, Rover, Fencer, Warlock. Is your Fencer built towards evasion tanking or chain stabs? I'm gonna guess chain stabs for now, though. I mean, your Harbinger can provide support. They actually are a very solid support class. Although they're kind of disguised as a damage dealing class, they aren't really that great at damage dealing, but they are fantastic support. Okay. So Harbinger's not helping out with that since they don't have elemental cuts or stab damage. They do have debuffs. And with Miasma armor, they have status ailments, and the ailments can definitely help in surviving. got a rover, which means bow, so we got stab damage there. Chain to get a chain proc off of. Hounder Hawk, that I guess doesn't particularly matter. At least as far as chain stabs are concerned. As far as how much like support you're getting, yeah, it does matter. Hound offers passive healing, arm and leg bind, while Hawk offers fast attacks and headbind. Then we have your botanist, who can do ailments, but you've probably built them out for healing. And they can get a bow too, so when they're not healing, they can help with stab. They can do another stab attack to get a chain proc off. And your warlock, again, for getting chain procs off, because elemental damage. That's a maximum 3 procs then. Maybe. I mean, I will say almost any class combination can work in this game, though. I can say that from experience. Yeah, so Shaman does have a passive where their buffs apply healing, a bit of healing. And then we have Earthling Blessing Union for additional healing. And if you have a Hound, that's also more healing. You may need to rely on Nectars for revives, but you should be able to keep your party, you know, alive. With just those several classes working together to keep healing on. So you could swap out your Botanist for a Shaman. Alright, let's get this party equipped.
Welcome.
Oh yeah, if I went to Labyrinth now, our Geffy would just die. Okay. Let's get you some vine armor. Thick vine. Where do I get thick vine from? Is that the colossal ropers or the regular ropers? Or was it a chow point?
Deal.
Yeah, turtle gauntlet.
Deal. What'll it be? You wanna equip it here?
Alright, so now you're equipped. Hawk and Boosh. Do we have anything strong? Nope, Hawk and Boosh is the highest. That should be Rubber Shield, I think.
What'll it be? What'll it be?
Armor Conch, Rubber Dress, Wisdom Earrings. Yeah, so all we really have to do.
Leave it to me.
Oh.
Leave it to me.
Do I use ingots or not? Probably shouldn't use ingots for Crawler Knuckles.
Leave it to me. Anything else? Pleasure doing business.
Welcome! Do you want to save? How can I be of service? Have a nice
Oh, he's
day.
level 7. This may not bode well. Yes, it is. Because I think it registered, what, like 10, maybe 20 characters on that first stream? No, probably just 10. It's like 20 minutes per character on average. I mean, feel free to watch the backlog. I know in the past I used to stream nightly, but now I'm I stream just what was it, Fridays, Sundays, and Tuesdays. But I start at like around 8 p.m. EST, and I go for 3 hours, usually to about 10:30 or later. I always stop by midnight though. Never really go past it. Give some leeway in the stopping point. But the start is automated via Windows Task Scheduler, so that's always consistent. I don't think we really need to use skills outside of Referitus here.
Disappear. Can it be like this all the time?
Alright, first Toxipede fight. How's this party gonna do?
Ready, bastards!
I'll lend a hand.
And concussion.
Let's give it a whirl. I'll continue.
Yeah, armor pierce, that should work. Decoy bunker, in case the headbind doesn't work. Vegas prayer as well, because maybe that saved somebody's life. And it was weak to fire. Wait, giant demo playing stream. Oh yeah, Steam Festival. Damn, that was 7 months ago.
Go now?
I still have demos to get through too. To absorb in Warframe.
Will this do?
One hit kill. Just kidding. This is it.
Oh yeah.
Take this.
I haven't seen too many people's maps, because I'm not someone who watches streams myself. But yeah, I've seen some online maps at times. Especially when I'm like, there's one last secret, and I have no fucking clue how to get to it. Which happened a lot in some of the earlier games I played. So yeah, I have seen other maps. A little bit. They're indeed quite different, especially the doors. People do doors differently from me. I just put the icon there in the gap, but some people draw in a corridor. I've seen some actually do walls for the door. Some people paint it in. I just... It's not a wall, and you can't step on it, so it's a door icon. That's all I put there. Although, as I'm sure you know, the mapping tools you have available vary by game. So my style of mapping has varied depending on the tools. So if I look back at my maps in EO5 from a couple of years ago, they may be a bit different from the maps I'm drawing now. Because I'm also playing Untold at the same time. As in, I literally have Untold in sleep mode on my DS right now in front of me. So I was amazed. Once they added animated icons in the second Untold, I was impressed by the fact that multiple icons are animated, and the game doesn't actually care what icon specifically goes on that spot, or if it's animated or not. Which also makes sense, because if only a treasure chest could animate on a treasure chest spot, then you could just put a treasure chest on each tile of a map until you got a response. Or something like that. Alright. Now let's just air pierce that decoy bunker. Got Aegis going on. And Fireball.
Can you handle this?
This is why I love bunkers. Oh, I also have a... Yes, headbind. But that also means his role is done, because the headbind means he doesn't have any attack skills beyond just binding things.
Get a load of this.
Maybe a mana heal at this point.
Disappear.
Another Smith here hasn't played Etrian Odyssey games yet. Hopefully he's interested now, but it's up to him. So I'm not saying specifically what's gonna... I'm avoiding some spoilers, basically, with what I say. Which is why for now I don't think I can give too precise class advice in combination to avoiding spoilers and my own currently fuzzy memory on it. Like, I didn't remember shamans had a healing passive. It's like right there in the basic skills. You apply a buff, you also heal them. Like, I forgot that exists. It's been so long since I played 5. But I still do remember the general builds for each class. The major ones.
Disappear.
Yeah, again, what I'd recommend, I suppose, is swapping out your botanist for a shaman, investing in the healing passives for shaman. Hopefully your rover has a hound as well, otherwise you'll want to have blessing available, or keep some healing items on hand, which will increase your expenditures, but would be worth keeping your party alive. I mean, normally I would swap out Harbinger in this kind of party, but, well, it's also kind of a free slot, because the only other way you could have a frontline support a chain stabbing would be to have another fencer to do more stab damage, which can totally work. This thing's almost dead. We have not been hit.
Can you handle this?
Okay. Well, there's also other people who might be watching this after you, Schmuff. You didn't get a level up, did we? Nah. Because at times, I also have the memory of a goldfish. At times, especially when I'm not paying full attention to something, I just don't remember. It's gonna happen a lot, because they have to basically hold a conversation while playing the game. So yeah, I may do some like stupid absent-minded things.
Ready?
I don't think chains can proc off of other chains. However, chains... Alright, it'd be best if I actually have a description open to... Right, we don't have a chain fencer here. So the description for it says that it does a stab fire attack for Chain Flame. Chain Flame will activate off of a fire attack, as you know. It will also activate off of a stab attack. So you don't actually need to have your Elemancer in the party to get fire damage, you just need your Chain Fencer. And a bunch of people with stab damage, which you can get with your Rover having a bow, your Botanist having a bow, a Shaman can have a bow too, and you could put another Fencer in the front line to stab things as well, and then you can have them swap off and stabbing stuff. Or you could have that second Fencer specialize in evasion tanking and counterattack with stab damage, which could also proc the chains. It's just evasion tanking at low levels is very risky because you get the full negative effect of having all your defense strip when you activate Predict, but you don't really have that high of a evasion chance. Like, the cons outweigh the pros early on for evasion. Later on though, my god, evasion's fantastic, but not the beginning. Beginning, it's a very risky business. Alright, in case we do get hit, Aegis Prayer. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save that mana heal for when we do our double attacks again.
Here you go.
Yeah, in earlier games, the chains only worked on the element. Like, Chase Fire would only chase fire attacks, even though it was cut fire. Yeah. Oh boy. I'm glad it didn't kill Dortriva, but holy crap, I think Aegis Prayer saved her life there. Yeah, so... basically, after I beat 5, after I, like, completed 5, not just beat it, I decided to do a bit of a challenge run, and I've done some halfway challenge runs in past entries. You know, I get halfway through the game, get a bit bored with it, or too frustrated with the restrictions, and just kind of drop the challenge. Not quite so in 5. In 5, I did what I call an Earthlane military run, where it's just the military classes of Earthlane, which means just Fencers and Dragoons. And that's it for the party. I beat the game with that. From floor 1 all the way up to the top. Yeah, it was 3 Fencers and 2 Dragoons. And I was honestly expecting to hit a hard wall at some point, but no, it never really happened. Ah, sweet. A double attack.
I'll continue.
Deploy bunker. Cure yourself. And fireball.
Go now?
So yeah, I'd say you can make very wild parties work in 5 because the classes are so well made in this entry.
Take this.
Yeah, I'd say when you're building your evasion fencer, definitely like master Predict. Don't just get it up to like a breakpoint, but actually get it to level 10 before you start using it, because the downside of having your defense set to 0, it's full on 0 defense at level 1 and at level 10, but the evasion decay rate gets lesser as you go up a couple levels, which makes it far less risky to use. Until then, you could use Optic Thrust. Optic Thrust, and if you have a Dragoon, or if you decide to put in a Dragoon, then you can also have them cast their aggro skill on your Fencer as they're using Optic Thrust, so that they can still dodge things and get the counter attack passive activated. Alright, we can double attack here.
I'll give it a go. this. Alley-oop.
Get a load of this!
As I said, Harbingers are a bit like Dark Hunters, I suppose. Cross between Dark Hunters and Hexers, but leaning more towards the Hexer side. They are technically frontliners, but they excel more so at support or debuff and ailments than they do at dealing raw damage than other classes. Well, I'm fairly certain they can deal damage, but it's not to the heights of certain other classes. Alright, we got a headbind. That's good. Now just stab it. Get yourself to full health. Fireball.
I'll give it my all.
Okay, I was not expecting to get 2 binds. I guess a low blow. Can't really capitalize on a full bind right now, but okay. Alright. Use double attack.
I'll lend a hand.
No. There we go. Yeah, the party I had was, no. Yeah, I do.
Later.
Yeah, Nightseeker was really powerful, and Dark Hunter with whips. I didn't use the sword Dark Hunters much just because of I knew of the whole cumulative resistance thing, so I didn't feel great about how they work mechanically. But I'm starting to use a sword Dark Hunter in my current playthrough of Untold. Yeah, it's... Again, you should think of them probably... Okay, it's a bit weird how the Harbingers work. So, they have their debuff skills and basic set, and they have their Reaps. The Reaps all inflict ailments on the line, so that makes them decent for randoms. It's alright against bosses because it's a line hit, so it's not as good as a single target status infliction. However, if I remember correctly, with the 2 branching points they have, 2 major branching points, one of them lets them heal for an absolute crap ton with their miasma armor, and the other one lets their debuffs really, really shine. I'm not sure if one of them lets their Reaps deal massive damage, though. Either way, they're more of a frontline support, which you could easily put into the backline if you don't expect damage out of them. Yeah, if you want, like, high cut damage, I would go for a Master Round. Because Harbingers deal middling, if not low, cut damage. It is still cut damage, mind you, which is... can be important in of itself, but if you want high damage that's also cut type, you're better off going for a Master Round. Alright, I don't think we need to do low blow here. Or really air slash. I think we might just auto attack. This thing is fairly low. And we have 3 bunkers in place.
Oh well.
Yeah, if you want a whip, if you're looking after the whip-style Dark Hunters with the bind focus, you definitely want Pugilists. They inherited the whole bind focus, and they got the same endgame damage. That's for sure. I agree with that laugh. That's what I think about their damage output. Let me put it this way. In the party that I used to kill bosses in anywhere from 1 to 5 turns, it had 2 Pugilists specialized in binds. That's how much damage they can do. It's also how much they can synergize with a certain other class or 2, but, well, I'll hold off on that for now. I guess I'm getting more into theorycraft than just giving vague hints, huh? Sorry, I just get a bit excited about this stuff. Try to restrain myself to be a bit more vague. That way you can come to your own conclusions. Keep satisfaction of discovery. So I know how important that is. Aegis Prayer, because we know if somebody gets hit without Aegis Prayer, they're gonna die.
One hit kill. Just kidding.
Oh no.
This.
How much poison damage? That much poison damage. Oh, I'll ask Toxipede for now. We'll head back to town. Alright, 2 decoy bunkers. Good, good. Aggro's drawn to them now.
Later.
Alright. Let's get 3 bunkers to be safe.
Don't worry.
Can you handle this? Burn in hell!
Fantastic.
Take this.
Honestly, with the 3 bunkers, we might be able to get away with just auto-attacking for the rest of the fight. So I might just do that. Alright, probably have to... Yep, hit it with Armor Pierce again.
I'll go. I'll lend a hand. My turn?
My turn.
I'll finish. Give it my all. Disappear.
I've used both. At least in my primary save, I have... Obviously, I explored both sides of every class. But yes, in the big party, the big boss killing party, I did use the multi-weapon. And yeah, that's part of why the binds are so important. Like that party, ironically, was really bad at random encounters. Like, random encounters was like a 50-50 shot if they come out alive. But bosses, 100% guaranteed to kill them. And in a timely fashion, too. Need this? Conditional drop requires a 1-turn kill? No problem. Random encounter, though? Oh crap. It's because it was highly specialized in a single target damage, so... and had, like, no defense. Like, the whole party was just... The concept was just fully disable the enemy, to get a lot of multi-hits in, to get a lot of chaser hits in, while also buffing ourselves and debuffing the enemy. Which means we all had paper-thin defense and no area of effect attacks. So when it came to random encounters, things got ugly. Things got laughably ugly.
Will this do?
Yeah, I think hopefully it's safe to just do actual auto-attacking. Yeah.
Let's get going.
Yep, it's safe. Yeah, there's more you can build them for than chasers, of course. but if you want like the highest damage possible, you need to work around the chasers. So if you can figure out how to mitigate the risk, then it is definitely a worthwhile endeavor to pursue.
Last one.
And of course, single sword Master is a very unique bit of versatility. They have a good breadth of debuffs and status ailments, and some decent damage output too, while also being rather survivable themselves, being in heavy armor. So they're in a unique position. Ah, well, good night. As you can tell, I'll stream again on Friday, or you can pop by the Discord if you want to, in the meantime. So, you have a good night. Thanks for stopping by.
Welcome. What are you selling?
Alright, air feather.
Check out my new wares.
Feather staff, feather. Okay. Oh, I forgot to sell his armor.
What are you selling? Anything else? Leave it to me.
Alright.
Yes, a job well done. Yes, a job well done.
I'm really gonna have to set aside some time in my own schedule to do some grinding. I want things to be how I want them to be.
Pleasure doing business.
Welcome.
I'm sure I can make do with what I have already, though.
Good night and sleep tight. How can I be of service? Have a nice day.
Alright, what do we have? For 3's got owlbears. Floor 4 has crustaceans. Floor 5 has 1 toxipede. Okay. Owl Beast. Our next sprite, so we need ice damage, arm binds, iron crustacean, you say? Yes, iron crustacean will be. Oh, hey, it's not registered. That's fantastic. In past games, the conditional drop will be permanently registered if you use analysis scope, but it's not here. That's fantastic. Now I actually know I haven't gotten it yet. Alright, we're gonna work on Owl Beast, but right now they have a bit of porcelain business to take care of, and I can't quite hold it in yet right now. So I will be right back. I have returned from the thought of... I botched it. I have returned from the throne of thought.
Welcome.
Alright, owlbears. So obviously, our Gephy's gonna be good, because binds. What are they weak to, though? Just ice, so Alyssa would be good. So Alyssa, definitely want Zema. Zema Peds. Oops. Wrong input there. Alyssa, Zema. Our Gephy probably? Probably. Maybe, actually. We may not really need binds if we can avoid the damage entirely. With decoy bunkers. With Ferretus, because more procs, and I want to see how it works. And of course, Dutrifa, because we memory conch. That's kind of all I have to say to that. Yeah, I guess Dargeth at that point. It's only really a guaranteed 2 procs though, isn't it?
Very well then.
There's Dargeth, Trifa, and Refertus, but Trifa may have to heal in a turn, so... That's actually pretty similar to before though, isn't it? No, actually it's less, because Dargeth and Alari. Well, I'm sticking with Zema. I am sticking with Zema, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Welcome! Do you want to save? How can I be of service?
Alright, no skill points. Third floor, I believe. Yep, third floor. Okay, what's the shortest route to an owl bear? Actually, did I? Nope, I mapped that right. Felt like I mapped it wrong for a bit. Alright, Mr. Owlbear. Yes, you do, Alyssa. Yes, you do.
My turn.
I'm gonna save Zema's. Steam has said Friends Network unreachable. Nice to know, Steam. Thank you for that curt reminder. Alright, weak to ice.
Let's give it a whirl.
Wait a minute. There's a better way to use Union here, isn't there?
Do I have to?
My turn?
Alright, decoy bunker, Aegis, Face, Icicle Lance,
Ready for this?
level 2.
Here you go.
Can you handle this?
No!
Alright, Alyssa is durable, being level 16 and an Earthplane Fencer. Alright, more Chain Freeze, more Armor Pierce, more Decoy Bunker.
Here I go.
Fine. How's this?
Healer and Herb. Double attack.
My turn?
Ice Hypo Lance.
I'll finish it.
Full power. Don't worry.
Get a load of this! Disappear.
Well, if we can survive an unbuffed hit from an Owlbear, I think we'll do fine. Alright, more Chain Freeze, more Armor Pierce, more Decoy Bunker.
I'll give it my all.
There we are. Bunker line has been formed.
Can you handle this? Take this.
Got it. Now Zema has ranked up, and again, like, well, I would love to have the draw rate buff there at level 10 Bunker, but the TP spike from 6 to 10 is not good. Oh. How unfortunate. But you're here, and I assume D&D night is over, so welcome, Alyssa. And it has been.
How's that?
Actually have a new person here who is interested explicitly in Etrian Odyssey. And shmups. But I'm not really shmups here. And I got to share my expertise with them. Fantastic. Alright, Armor Pierce, Decoy Bunky, Anxious, and there.
Here you go.
Can you handle this? This is it.
Yeah. More Decoy Bunker. Now we press the attack.
Get a load of this! Can you handle this? Disappear. I'll give it my all. Take this.
It actually hit a Decoy Bunker. Oh no. It's almost dead. Oh no.
Oh well.
Oh, it's another Owlbear down. Not much damage taken. I mean, Alyssa took one hit on the first Owlbear, which is why she's not full health. Yeah. Not really much to mention. These have been relatively safe fights because Decoy Bunker. Well, Decoy Bunker and Binds, but I really do like Decoy Bunker. Yeah, I guess that does knock Alari out, doesn't it? If I have Zemma in here. This party does work.
Do I have to?
My turn?
Are you ready for this?
You ready?
Here you go.
Get a load of this!
I look forward when Zemma has enough TP to actually take level 10 Decoy Bunkers. Ah, that must be why indeed. Alright.
Here I go.
Fine. How's this?
Nope, not move.
I'll go.
Going in with
My
Dark
turn?
F. And Icicle Lance.
I'll finish it.
Full power. Ha. Yeah. Huh? Ha.
That's fine.
One hit kill! Just kidding. Disappear.
Triple Bunker is almost set up. Won't be hitting us anymore.
One hit kill! Just kidding. Disappear.
Now let's save some TP.
I can still keep going.
And that's all 3 owlbears on this floor. Now there's iron crustaceans, also known as red lobster,
Yes.
on the 4th floor. And I want some cut-focused party to get the conditional there. Alright, let's just use auto walk.
Oh, it's over already?
Welcome. What are you selling?
Alright.
You got. What are you selling?
Wait, what about our... Oh, we do have Medicus. Didn't see him on the shop list there. When I thumbed through. Alright, so we got what off of this? Feather Staff. Which is a... No, that is better. That is better. It's just we need another 2 owlbear kills to really solidify it.
What'll it be?
Alternatively, there is this feather armor, which is a bit better than vine armor. Gives us agi +3 though. I think the staff will be more important, so...
Pleasure doing business.
Where are there other owlbears? There's like one more in the labyrinth. There's like a toxipede and an owlbear and one more red lobster, so... we'd have to use an ingot if I want to do it before respawns.
Welcome! Have a nice nap! Have a nice
I think
day.
before I go fight a red lobster, let's do some gathering, because I've been neglecting that.
Is there something else?
Bingo!
Alright, and then Rastia and the Shroud. Etrian.
So good!
Yep. One more point in Wraith Mastery, and then that's done, and then I have to decide what the heck I want her to actually do. Alright, and we have Dertrifa with Memory Conch, so we are good to go.
Good luck to you all.
No, not 4 or 5. Thought going up would wrap it around, but no. Nah. Alright. Actually, let me set that up for all the other floors too. A little tedious, but saves a bit of a scramble when we go forth in each floor.
Let's see.
Here's another.
Here's some more.
Always the first one reminds me, oh hey, we haven't summoned all the wraiths yet.
Piece of cake. All right then.
Here's another.
Here's some more.
I do like Harbingers, I do like how they look, I do like the fact that size, I do like, at least on paper, what they offer, but it's just in practice. I think they are a support class, more so than they are a damage dealing class, but, well, when we get further in, I'll see if I can make them damage dealing in some way. I know you can make them into a healing, though they can be, like, the best heals you can possibly get. I think? Maybe. Healing's not really a huge thing, because normally you want to completely and utterly disable the enemy. And therefore healing is not needed. If you don't get hit, you don't need healing.
Take a look. Here's some more.
Yeah, the rays really don't do much damage on their own. I would like them to, but I don't. I really don't.
Take a look. Here's some more.
Yeah, there are some skills that can make the rays do a lot of damage, but we... not yet.
Alley-oop. Bonus. Here's some more.
Aw, no rare drop. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's not like we really have any kind of AoE skills or anything, so just smack it till it dies.
Ow.
Last one.
Ow.
Question is, do we heal before we get to the gathering point or not? Guess it depends if we're about to fight. Dang it. Hoping we can heal one more turn. Alright, Thunder Fist. Smack it. Air Blade. Smack it. You don't have anything other than Summon Wraith, so smack it. Alright, now for you. Maybe Haze Slash. Haze Slash could help. Melee cut attack to one enemy may induce sleep. Maybe. Duel, though, might be better. Might be.
All right then. Bonus. That's not all.
No rare gathers at all. Actually, how are we on inventory space? I didn't put away the medicinal supplies, which honestly I shouldn't at this point, but 44 out of 75. Okay.
What's
We're
this?
doing okay.
Bonus. That's not all.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah.
Let's get pumped. I'll match you.
Funda Fist. Stifling Miasmer. Knockout Blow. Aegis Prayer. And you have nothing as a Necromancer.
Special attack. There.
Oh, fantastic. With the debuffing their attack and buffing their defense means they deal very little damage to us now. Fantastic. Fan-flippin-tastic.
Let's get this over with.
Can it be like this all the time?
Alley-oop.
Alright. Now we just have to hope we don't get wiped on our way to the mine point. Wait, it's 2 AM. Let's actually head back to town. Or, yeah, let's head back to town, and let's do so using... yeah, those. Okay.
Let's give it a whirl.
Here, I'll help.
Go now?
Back to still.
Alright, so paralyzing reap, attack, heal.
That's the blow.
This is bad.
This is the last one.
Yeah, that is bad. Revival herb and defend.
Don't worry. Yay! Feels good, huh?
Okay, now we'll heal because we don't have any gathering points on the way back. Oh, you can't heal wraiths. Alright, Blood Wrath again. And you have max damage wraiths. Nice. Sacrifice a wraith to reduce the death of one enemy for 3 turns, you say. 4 turns and 5 turns. Okay. May make Etrian a bit more versatile then, given our low-level needs. Yep, these points have refreshed. Now, can we get back to town before 7 AM? That is the question.
Last one.
Oh, there goes a wraith. For once.
Yay! Feels good, huh?
Ah, whoops. For the return trip, I want to set up the auto-pathing.
Just one more.
Right. Now we're down from floor 2. It's 4 AM. I'd say we can get to town. A reasonable time. Have a good snooze at Shenana's Inn for like 2 hours.
Welcome. You got yourself a deal. Pleasure doing business.
Alright.
Welcome! Thank you for your pitch. Good night and sleep tight. Hiya!
Yeah, right. Packet of breakfast. That old saying. Egg 2, forest honey 3. Yes.
Have a nice day!
Yes. Alright, on to the same route.
Here's another.
Here's some more.
And if either of you two, again, have any other character ideas, I know Alyssa was looking at classes again. Anytime is a good time.
Here's another.
Here's some more.
Alley-oop. Take a look.
Here's some more.
Oh no. A blindside. Totally forgot to set up the wraiths too.
Just one more.
Again. Again! Well, let's do that now. There, we got like 3 gather points left.
Take a look.
Yep, there's all the HP drained back, so it's just a matter of TP.
Huh. Something's there.
Bonus. Here's some more.
Yeah, let's just focus fire one.
Use your eyes.
Ready?
High paralysis rate, it seems like. Very nice. Except for any lack of damage they have.
Mastered it.
Now, Auto Miasma is really good for a reap-based Harbinger, obviously, because then you can start a random battle with Miasma armor on at no cost. Fantastic stuff, that. I prefer Endless Shroud, though, because that means you don't have to spend a turn casting Miasma armor ever. You just have to spend your first turn doing a debuff, and then you keep the debuffs up, and your Miasma armor stays on. Anyway. Oh, Crooked Tree! Finally. Alright. I'll deal with that.
it be like this all the time?
There we are. Now I just have to, yep, and from here, I just hold down B button, and we will go back to town at an accelerated pace. I mean, they call it the run button, but all it does is speed up the walk animation. You don't move twice as fast, mechanically speaking, but real-time wise, yes, you are faster. Alright, back in town.
Welcome. Anything else? Pleasure doing business.
Okay, anybody really need healing? I mean, Dertrifa could use a bit of HP, but she's also in like every party ever at the moment, so she'll get healed.
Who will you rally? Is there something
Alright,
else?
so let's say we bring along this bunch.
What will
Okay,
you-
I think I have my... I think I'll just replace Alari then. So we have Darga for big cut damage, Trifa for dim heals, but hopefully later on, when the Harlan's actually like of level, I'll have him replace Trifa. And then we have Afertus, because I'm just gonna impose
Very
a
well then.
Warlock and or Celestian into the party. Not necessarily, well, for Vanguard Celestian, yes, so we have their racial skills, but I also want to see just how potent a Warlock can be if you happen to build a party around it, you know?
Good luck to you all.
Welcome! Do you want to save? How can I be of have a nice day?
Welcome. What'll it be?
Alright, weapons. There's Scramus Axe. We have one in our storage, and we don't have enough curved claws to upgrade it. That's unfortunate. There's Kodachi, though. Got plenty for upgrading Kodachi, though.
You wanna equip it here?
Hawking Bush. Yeah, that's the highest. Queen Bow. Yeah, that's the highest. Amet's Staff can be replaced with Feather Staff plus 3, which I think is going to be worthwhile.
You wanna equip it here? Anything else? Leave it to me. Yes, a job well done. 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 Yes, a job well done.
Yep, 95. It's good. Onto is like what? Plus 46, plus 52. Yep. It is indeed stronger. As for the Feather Staff, though.
Yes, a job well done. Yes, a job well done. Yes, a job well done.
That's as high as we can go, unless I'm willing to wait around for the Owlbears to respawn. Damage Staffs 46 to 51. Yep, we have some better weapons now.
It's a success. Good. It's a success. Anything else?
Armor, what do we have? And there's Sequoian Gauntlets, but that bow though. Yeah, it seems like we're really sold on everything. Let's see, Bash, Lightbind, Petrification, get Strength, and Twiz, Bits. Agi.
What'll it be?
Alright.
Pleasure doing business.
Welcome!
I'd say now is the time we give Trial of the Butts a go.
How can I be of service? Do you want to save? How can I be of... Have a nice day!
Alright. Floor 5. We haven't really fought the Iron Crustaceans yet, huh? Not sure what they give. I still think we're probably in a good... I think we can attempt Trial of the Butts. Definitely want to give it an attempt. Feels like I've been prepping for a long while.
What is that?
Oh, joy.
Let's give it a whirl.
Fine. How's this?
Wait, heat wave? Range fire attack to one enemy. Create an aerial slash with high atmospheric temperatures.
Go now? Get a load of this.
Okay, good. Double attack was worth it.
Use your eyes.
Wasn't even any fun.
Ah, yeah, Thick Vine is from Colossal Roper. Okay. Mapping first. I see at least 9 tiles in front of us. I believe it goes like that. And then we have that. Alright. The presence you sensed earlier is nowhere to be found. Only a gentle breeze accompanies you in the glade. You relax and let out a sigh of release, but as soon as you do, a horde of small stone statues gathers before you. The statues begin to merge together, transforming into a giant golem. A powerful-looking golem must be the source of Celestrine's magic barrier. If you think yourself ready, brandish your weapons and challenge the fearsome foe. The Trial of Butts.bmp. I see. Hello there. A Malgolem. Nice pun. Alright, no idea what the heck this thing's weak to, but we do have union skills for a reason. So, Chain Freeze. Armor Pierce. I want to save Zema's Union for Blessing and Resuscitate because she has those. Analyze. Aegis Prayer.
Full power. Will this do?
One hit kill. Just kidding. Ha! Take this.
Ha! No! Not yet.
Ow. And it has a separate log entry. Of course. Of course it does. Alright, Papa Soma. Union, eh?
I'll go.
Yeah, let's analyze the golem body then.
I'll finish it.
Best of luck.
Take this.
I can kind of see Turkey. I don't quite see the T, but I see the rest of it.
Just kidding.